Have you ever pondered why we celebrate Christmas and the significance it holds beyond the festive cheer and gifts? It's more than just merrymaking, feasting, and gift exchanges. It's about commemorating the birth of a remarkable historical figure, Jesus Christ. The joy, the love, the goodwill we spread, they all stem from the life and teachings of this man. So let's dive into the life and teachings of Jesus Christ, the reason for this season. Born in Bethlehem, Jesus' birth was not an ordinary one. In a humble stable, under a starlit sky, the Son of God made his entrance into the world. His birth, prophesied centuries before, was a beacon of hope for mankind. Raised in the town of Nazareth, Jesus lived a modest life. His parents, Mary and Joseph, were simple people, but they held a profound faith. They instilled in Jesus the teachings of the Scriptures, shaping his early years with lessons of love, kindness, and humility. Even as a child, Jesus displayed wisdom and understanding beyond his years. At the tender age of 12, he was found discussing theological matters with elders in the temple, astonishing them with his insights. This early wisdom was a glimpse into the profound teachings and miracles that lay ahead. The young Jesus, with his wisdom and understanding, was just setting the stage for greater things to come. As Jesus stepped into adulthood, he began a ministry that would change the course of human history. His teachings were filled with wisdom and truth, challenging norms and shaking the foundations of the society he lived in. He spoke of love, forgiveness, and redemption, principles that continue to guide millions around the world today. Jesus' ministry was not just about words, but it was also marked by miraculous deeds. He turned water into wine at a wedding in Cana, demonstrating his divine authority over the natural world. He fed thousands with just a few loaves of bread and a couple of fish, showing his compassion for the hungry and his power to provide. Perhaps one of his most well-known miracles was the healing of a man born blind. This act was not just about physical healing, but it was also a metaphor for spiritual sight, a beacon of hope for those lost in darkness. And who could forget the time when he calmed a raging storm with his words alone? This miracle served as a reminder of his command over the elements and the assurance of his presence in the midst of life's storms. But what truly set Jesus apart was his radical love and compassion. He reached out to the outcasts, the tax collectors, the sinners, and the unloved, breaking down barriers and challenging societal norms. Through his actions and words, Jesus spread a message of love and compassion, even towards those who were considered outcasts in society. Despite his message of peace, Jesus' teachings were met with resistance, leading to the most poignant part of his life. As the story goes, Jesus was unjustly condemned, crucified, and died a mortal death. The cross, a symbol of suffering and sacrifice, became a beacon of hope and redemption. Yet the narrative didn't end there. In a demonstration of divine power and love, Jesus overcame death itself. 3 days after being laid in a tomb, he resurrected, breaking the chains of mortality. This act was not merely about showcasing power, but about extending a promise of salvation. Jesus willingly bore the cross for the sins of humanity. His sacrifice signifies the depth of his love for us, a love so profound that it accepts suffering for the sake of others' redemption. The resurrection of Jesus is a testament to his divine nature and the core of Christian faith. So as we celebrate Christmas, we are actually commemorating the life, works, and teachings of Jesus Christ. We've taken a journey through his humble beginnings, his incredible ministry, and the ultimate sacrifice he made for mankind. Each of these stages of his life represents key aspects of the Christmas spirit. His birth symbolizes hope and new beginnings, a light shining in the darkness. His ministry, filled with teachings of love, kindness, and forgiveness, reflects the heart of Christmas, the heart of giving, sharing, and caring for one another. And his sacrifice, it's a reminder of the greatest gift of all, the gift of life and redemption. So as we deck the halls, exchange gifts, and share in the joy of the season, let's recall these pivotal moments of his life. In the midst of all the festivities, let's remember the true essence of Christmas: love, giving, and the celebration of Jesus Christ's life.